Alabama movement, inside Alabama Department of Correction, St. Clair Correctional Facility. Continue with our interview series as we profile real stories of real people serving time inside Alabama Department of Correction. Majority African American men who were young teenagers when they caught their crime. Now they caught up inside of a system where they don't know when they're gonna be released back into society to their families and get to start their life back over. Got several men in here today. Got a little PREE. We're gonna introduce y'all to PREE, little Trey D, and Poncho. They're gonna come back and introduce y'all, give you their names, what they serve the time for, how much time they serve, talk about their prospects for release, and just give an overall perspective from these young men on what it's like doing time in the Department of Corrections on a day-to-day basis, what the living conditions are like, and what it's like to be in a system where they exploit it for their free labor, all the revenue, money that we get in, gifts and stuff. People try to help us. So we just not giving anything in form of compensation, and then we living under worse conditions over the man. So PREE, I'm gonna get you to come up here and sit up here with you, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, give me the name, the county you from, how much time you got, and how long you been locked up.
Name, Marcus White. County I'm from, Jefferson County, Birmingham, Alabama. What I'm locked up for? Murder.
Okay, so how much time you done did already?
I did since 2006 to now.
Okay, that's like about 7 years. Alright, so murder case, this your first felony, first time prison, second time, how many times you been in prison?
Second time in prison.
Alright.
State prison. My real second time in the fed prison.
Okay. So when you got the 6 years, you got a parole date coming up? Or do you have a parole? 8 more years, so they want you to do about 15 years before you go up for parole now. So 6 years you've been in prison, how many people you seen make parole their first time up on a murder case after 15 years?
Over.
So you realize that parole date really is just something that they just said, go through the formal process to say we got a parole board and you got a parole date.
Yeah.
All right. And one of the things, we talked about Free Alabama Movement earlier today. I was getting your overall views on what Free Alabama Movement is all about. One of the things we're trying to address is parole reform. You finna do 15 years of your life. How old were you when you caught this murder case?
Well, I was 22 when the case actually happened, but they waited 5 years before they brought the case on. So I was 27 when they actually charged.
Okay, so 27 years. So you're looking at somewhere around 42. You'll be my age. That's how old I am. That's how old you'll be the first time you're going up for parole. Did they tell you anything you can do when you got your parole slip? Did it say on there what you need to do while you locked up in order to make parole? They just send you a date and say we'll see you then. Tell me what it's like doing time, what you see on a day-to-day basis, living conditions, how you do your time.
It's real, it's bad for real tonight at the same time.
Come on.
I don't know. It's like you just living, you know what I'm saying? You got racist officers, people who probably never been around black people now, not a day of their life, you know what I'm saying, until they got a job. You have a lot of racism with them. You got black officers, they just as racist as the white officers, everything controlled. I mean, it's just hard, you know what I'm saying, but you just got to stay alive.
We just saw 2 young black officers come in, Officer Fishback and Officer Young. They just went down there and shook dude's tail down. Today is December 13th, Friday 13th, 2013. These young dudes, you probably older than both of them, and you dealing with, a situation where those people, they really don't know what's going on inside of no prison, but you constantly have to run in and come in. So just tell us what it's like, on a day-to-day basis dealing with some of these officers. We talk about the racism, but just talk about the overall, just the inexperience of the officer in life. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong professional. They don't think professional. I mean, to me, they got the same attitude as people on the street. They don't come to work with a professional frame of mind. They ain't gonna talk to you professional. You know what I'm saying? They come to you on street level. They talk to you like they in the street with you. You know what I'm saying? But You know,
But they want you to respect their authority.
Yeah, they want you to respect them to the fullest. If you don't, then 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? That's all they got is jumping on folks. That's the free reform that they got for it. They ain't got it.
Yeah. We also dealing with the lack of education, lack of rehabilitation opportunities and stuff. You know, you live in a block. We've been doing a series called "Is the TV Enough?" And that's all they give us in the block: is a TV, a microwave, a coffee pot, and an ice tea. And they expect for us to rehabilitate ourselves. So when you look around and you see that, you realize that the system really don't care what you do with your time, as long as you on that count, as long as they're getting that money in the budget, you know what I'm saying, to pay their salaries and stuff. So when you knowing that you just a commodity for them to eat off of, how you psychologically, what you think about that and how you deal with it?
It's like slavery. That's all it is to me. Is slavery. You know, you just working for them for free. That's it.
And you ain't got no armband, I noticed, so you know that that's gonna be what, $3, $4.
It just came out the other day. I got it in the one, but I know they charge me $3 every time I get one.
But you ain't being compensated. If you had a job on the lawn crew or in the kitchen or something like that, you ain't gonna get paid for it, but you know they're gonna charge you for that. So where do you think we supposed to get this money from?
Your mama and your dad, or whoever on the street care about it. You got to get it.
So what the living conditions like over there in MC? What the dorm overall dorm like? Clean, run down?
Ran down when it rains, water leak out in the flowing puddles, water come through the wall. I mean, it's pitiful. It's ice cold. It feel like whatever it is outside. Ain't no heat ventilation. It's still at night time. We just in there. So, you know, get that little blanket with them holes in it and that sheet and go for what you know.
We also talking about these metal beds, you know, me and you been in lockup together before. And so we slept on the rock. Tell people what the rock is that we sleep on. We got some pictures of it. I just showed it to them. Just tell them what that's like to have to sleep on a concrete slab with a 3 or 4 inch mattress for a year or 18 months or 2 years.
Like Superman laying on a block of kryptonite.
And the violence back there in lockup. I know you seen some of that. Still coming open guys being stabbed and stuff. I know you started up close to person. So you know your life is at risk, at danger every day, all the time. So how you protect yourself, what you do, what do you have to do to survive, to be a man inside of this environment?
I just be me. I stay out of the way. I don't try and do too much. I mean, some swerve in my lane and we gonna collide. That's just it.
Back to your case for a minute. Did you go to trial?
All the way.
How do you feel about the trial process? Tell us what transpired in your case, cause I mean your story is not unique. You know it happened to all of us, but just give them a little insight in how they got you in this jail hole that they call PREE.
They bamboozled me. I'm in prison, licensed for murder, and there was no evidence. I'm talking about no physical evidence at all. They used 5 federal prisoners who told like 5 different stories of how the man supposed to be killed, the I supposed to told them the man got killed.
So they use the old jailhouse informant routine. And people don't know how that works. But I had a jailhouse. I had a dude come back from the feds on me, testify. I had a dude come back. He had multiple drug cases testify on me from the jail. So they use multiple jail informants, and that's what they do to black men when they don't have no evidence to prove that you done something. They'll say, okay, well, while he was in jail, he told this guy he did it, and he told this guy he did it. And those people don't have no wire recording on them. No, they can just come in there, see your case on the news, read a couple of newspapers, and then come and say, well, he told me that.
The man told him exactly what the newspaper said.
Yeah, that happened to me. I know exactly what you're saying. They read the article, they go in court and say, oh, PREE told me this is how it went down, and, you know, and this man got a life sentence for that. So that's how it works. So, you know, Free Alabama movement, we're trying to profile these things. I think they got the little show, what they call it, Locked Up or something, where they shot down. But they ain't allow us to really get in depth on who we are, how we got here, the prejudice of the system, and the overall living conditions. They ain't gonna show the rats. running around. They ain't gonna show the roaches and the spiders crawling. They ain't gonna show the windows all busted up. So that's what Free Alabama movement is doing, man. And we want to make a way for people to get out of prison, not just to be free, but to earn our way out. You know, that's why we're doing these interviews, because we need people like y'all to be a part of the process to help us get people to understand that, you know, yeah, we made some mistakes, we did some things in our past, but this ain't help. You know, this ain't helping.
Make you worse.
Shit, like pouring gasoline on the fire.
That's all they doing.
That's the whole thing, because the whole while you here, you ain't seeing them of violence, you ain't getting no type of rehabilitation, no type of reform. So basically, all you doing is being here on they aggressing you every chance they get. So when you get out, you just gonna be aggressive. That's how you gonna be. Always get alone.
And then you ain't even gonna be prepared when you get out. You ain't getting prepared. You ain't getting computer trained. They ain't teaching you checking in the banking system and how that stuff works, how to balance the check.
They teach you how to lay bricks
and work in that kitchen.
Work in that kitchen.
They
want you in that kitchen. McDonald's, Burger King, they want you there.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your story with us, man. And, you know, the movement's going to kick off. It's tentatively set for January the 4th. That's when we're going to call for a statewide shutdown. West Jackson, St. Clair, Holman, Tutwiler, and Bill, correctional facility. So if you know some people over there, you got people that network, man, we want you to be a part of what we're doing. Talk to your people and let them know that, you know, we about to bring change to the system, because the system ain't going to change on its own.
Hey, what about the food, man? Well, I'm saying is this meat that they feeding us legal. Is it legal for them not to give us, like, dinner high? I mean, like, 6 times now. And when I was in federal prison, like, once you sign up one time to get your mouth fixed, you ain't got to sign up no more. If you stay there 8 years, you going to come annually and get your mouth fixed. Yeah, for free. Yeah, well, why you can't do that?
I ain't had my teeth cleaned, and I'm glad you brought it up, because I've been meaning to put that out there. I don't even remember the last time I had my teeth cleaned. It's been so many years. You got to go through, you know, you got to be a dialysis patient, I think, to get your teeth cleaned.
That's the only way you get them clean.
Chronic care.
Yeah, the crack, the plaque, and all that stuff building up, wearing down our teeth and stuff. They won't even sell us dental floss on the store. You know, I used to buy dental floss when I was at kids.
I came from kids with some dental floss. They sick.
Yeah, so I mean, these are issues, man. These are real issues. The food, I got a video showing them sausage patties they give them breakfast. When you peel it open, it's pink on the inside, green, brown, and tan on the outside.
Is that meat legal? Can they legally feed us that meat? I don't understand. That ain't nothing. Ain't now one of them finna feed nobody in their family that meat.
Well, they don't even drink the water here that we drink.
I know that.
They don't even, they tell the officers don't drink the water.
That's why they bring their own water, little deals and stuff. I be seeing all that.
So, yeah, man, that's what we're trying to do. We're shutting down 1 year nonviolent peaceful protest. We ain't doing no free labor. And when we do go back to work, we're going back on a different terms. We're going to set the terms. We're going to do our own negotiating and let people know that, you know, people like you, Trey B, Puncho, people deserve our opportunity to be free, man, and we're going to fight for our freedom. That's what we're going to do. You know, so we want you to be a part of it, like I said. Free Alabama, man. We want to be a part of the movement.
Man, I'm already a part of it. Dedicated.
In the end, you know, last man standing is going to be the men in white. The good guys going to be in white this time. We ain't going to be in blue. We're going to be in white. Peace. All right.